latency. Well, definitely something they need to work on, and probably another, well, a better map pool. I think that's a big thing as well. Like, if they're, I seem to see them on Mirage all the time, even though they're not particularly good at it. I think their first ban in this case was actually Overpass, which is interesting because you look at the sort of the rest of the Danish teams, you look at, like, what, North, Astralis. It's a map that they're more than willing to play. I'd say Astralis are one of the best teams in the world, if not the Overpass. So the fact that that hasn't passed down the North Academy is quite peculiar, and I think maybe if that's a map they can bring in, then maybe they can start vetoing out Mirage, because I've never really been impressed. It always seems to be the more Pug style, hoping... sort of hoping that they can just improve things and Pug things. You're seeing Russian users given gifts than none. Probably because there's maybe more people on the Russian stream, or I don't know. You think stream bonus, a randomly generated name? Okay. Prayer actually managed to win themselves the knife though, so they get that CT side start, which obviously going into a map like Nuke is massively important. So maybe they could take this one. If they take this in a 2-0 fashion, I think this will be probably the biggest upset of the Hellcase Cup so far. Still quite a road to go. We are going to be getting ourselves into that all-important pistol round, especially for the T side. It can be a nice little bonus. Actually gonna have a bit of utility. Again, it's always Lome. Always the man with the smokes. Nice amount of damage already done early on. Jara low. Will have heard all the footsteps, so should be able to give information over to his teammates who are already waiting on the sort of back iteration. Shara is actually going to fall in the meantime. The smoke actually had gaps in between both sides, but because Treshik is trying to spot both at the same time, be able to find out too much. Now, Aid already just patient, hoping that the CT side will make a mistake in terms of their push. Bomb. Oh, hello, never mind. Who cares about the bomb? Fillin's just taken 3 heads off. He's turned this round well on its head, ironically, as now Treshik on the site. He's going to finish off one more, leave it all onto Gade. Can he at least retrieve the bomb? Give himself a chance. Yes, he can. He finishes off the kill onto MDS. Both players now sit over towards this A site. He's got 40 seconds to play with, so plenty of time to actually try and duck back down towards the B site, and that's exactly what he's going to be doing. Running his little boots. Problem is, already there's going to be rotations in, and oh, how does he get away with that? Undo, you've got to be kicking yourself. Dodging his head away. Who was it? There was somebody who, in one of the games, they had like their DPI button and just turned it up to 10,000, just span around so that you couldn't hit the head. That's sort of what he did there, just moved his head around so it was much more difficult to hit. Smart stuff. Doesn't help him in winning the round, but that's some extra cash. And we'll give them an early buy. However, CT side, they're now going to try and make some money. They do have some Deagles coming up against them. Fair bit of investment coming in. Already be able to clean up one. No armor, of course, so it should be... He actually doesn't get that kill. He gets Gade down to just 5. But Gade will actually then return. So convinced he was going to get that kill. It just seemed to do a lot of damage. Actually, another one will come in from Mertz. This is getting a little bit worrying. They don't want to be losing this many players when there's AKs coming in the next round. UMP picked up from Lome. Not going to be the best weapon in this situation when he doesn't have himself any armor, but every kill he gets is an extra $600. But still looking to do more, and he's tagged a couple of players. This is starting to get silly. Bomb even going to be planted once again. That's extra money, something that the CT should have been making in this scenario. Instead, it's actually the Ts who have done more than they ever should have expected. Lome now looking to try and jump in from behind, but this time Treshik will be able to hit himself the shot. Scary, scary stuff in these early rounds. We may see what is similar to what we saw on the previous map. A decent start coming in from North Academy, and then losing the first buy that comes in. Except this time it's spray and pray with the, well, the lead to lose, I suppose. 2-0. But now the AKs come in. 4 rifles on the board, not bad for the CT side. We've got quite a bit of utility as well, but it will be an instant reset if they lose this, and this is a fast push coming out. Will be denied by the Molotov. Possibly just wanted to spot through the door. We see the AWP do that quite a lot. Ake already pushing in. Spray away. Treshik going to get 2. At least give them a chance in this round. Bomb, however, will be going down. Nades expended to hold off any quick pushes. Oh, lovely hot flash birds. He gets 2 from that. Villain now has to make the decision, the executive decision, to just try and back out here. We'll be able to take 1 at least. We won't expect a player above, though, and that's going to be Glace. Finishing off 1. First round on the board now for the T side, and just look at the money for the CTs. Undo. Well, he could actually invest into an AWP if he really wanted to. That'd be quite interesting, to say the least. He's actually going to go for a rifle instead. I would have liked to see him just... Okay, here you go, Philin. Try and do this with the AWP. Maybe he can do something with the rifle, but I think it's much more likely that Philin could take this round into his own, especially if they're going to challenge outside, which, by the looks of things, the Ts are more than happy to do. The early break comes in. Now the T's just looking to reset spray and pray's economy, but close up. Shara gets 1 and a second as well. Could just look to fall back into the smoke. East side still have a huge weaponry advantage. Still not in a great position themselves. If they were to lose this round, their money... Well, it probably wouldn't be enough to force, but they may just do it just to try and break back. Undo the 1 rifle. Should be able to do some extra damage already. And actually gets the kill onto Gade as well. Scary stuff now as North Academy look to try and turn the tide, and Treshik actually somehow wins that duel and then gets saved by Philin as well. 4 players surviving for the CT side as they break back. And now, well, as said, the T's not really in a great situation, but they probably will force into it. Glace going to get the solitary rifle, the rest of the team going to be left with pistols. See if they can break back in a similar manner to what we just saw. Smokes going to be thrown outside, looking like they're going to try and get themselves down into secret. Play that B site, which has a lot of close range angles to be held. Rotation not really going to be there. There's only 1 man anywhere near the action. That's going to be Philin. But look at his spot. He's already in that toxic room, waiting for them to go for this bomb plant. The rest of the team yet to really rotate around. They're just playing patiently, hoping that Philin can do a lot of damage. And there goes the doors. Flashbang doesn't actually help at all. Molotov going to be clearing Lome out of position, but also does the same. And it's actually going to be the man advantage now. Back and forward, but it's the T's that somehow come out on top. Undo. 1 versus 3. Make it 2. He takes the head off of Glaze. 2 more players to find. Jumps down. Door's just going to be closed. He'll hear them open behind, but doesn't have the reaction to turn back that quickly. North Academy with 1 rifle and a few pistols. Break them back once again. Similar scenario could come about with Undo if he wants to buy a solitary rifle, and it looks like they are. They're going to try this again. Get an extra gun in this time as Shara is able to pick up a FAMAS. And Gade actually still with a Tech 9, so it's definitely not a safe buy. Eagle going to be pushing outside. The rest of his team still queued up to hit onto that A site. Already though, one of the rifles is gone. Undo is going to take his, or get his head taken clean off. The push will be going in towards this B site now, and this is where Acor's position becomes so much more valuable. He's going to split in. Fillin's still here though. Push comes out, finds one, and can't quite connect the bullet. He only needed 1 to be able to hit. He would have taken down Gade. Unfortunately, this leaves them with next to nothing.
Bomb has been planted.
MDS. Pistol has a kit at least. No weapons to be found. Don't really have a chance in this situation. May just want to look to hold on to even the small amount that he has. Otherwise, they're going to have nothing into the next. Well, I'd just fall back from here. There's no point. You're not going to be able to hold on to anything in that situation. There may be a gun or 2 to find around the back. Back Glace is just going to be there to finish him off. So, 3-3. North Academy now firmly into that driver's seat. Will be a little bit of extra money for investment in the next round for Spray and Pray. But we just have to patiently wait now as they have lost Shara from the server. No, definitely not a T-sided map. In fact, the most CT-sided map in the game. How are the other games going on in the meantime? Have a little look what's going on. So SKVP, that started yet? Oh wow. No, that's not the actual scoreline, is it? You look at the scoreboard and it says 14-1, but it hasn't started yet. That's good news. I was about to say, come on VP, that would be atrocious. Very misleading. Oh, it's only Prius and Sapphire actually in the server at the moment, so never mind. That game hasn't started. What about Fnatic Heroic? Doesn't started either, so okay. Either that or the scorebot's completely broken and I just can't tell. Yeah, no, I think we spoke about the sweets before. I'm pretty sure that they are Smarties. I'm not entirely sure. They could be something else. I may be wrong. Somebody told me that they're one of the colors they don't have in M&M's, so there you go. Not sure what's happened to Shara. Of course, it won't make that much difference him even coming back. I know it sounds silly in this round though, because they're already going to have pistols. Just him hoping to do a little bit of extra damage. Fillin's still going strong, but he hasn't been able to get his AWP in a while, which, well, that was a massive factor on the previous, and Mertz hasn't really needed his so far. Okay. Rebooting PC. Well, let's hope he's got a decent SSD. Can get that boot up nice and quick. A very good start for North Academy, though. 3 rounds already. Likely to be a 4th. This should be the round where they actually get to build up a little bit of extra cash. And I feel like if North Academy get to like 5, 6, anything more than that, they're going to be very happy with how this half has gone. Well, 5 is sort of the standard, but 6 or more have definitely set themselves up to get about that amount. If you want skins, you can go buy them. They sell them on the marketplace or on, well, countless different websites which I don't really want to advertise. Okay, looks like got already back in the server now. So, as said, minimal investment this time for the CT side. Looking to try and do some extra damage, pick up a weapon, keep the T side honest in their economy, and then have that chance to reset them in the up and coming round. Could even get an AWP into the next one as well, considering Treshik still has 3-100 and the 2-400 will give him enough as well. Quite an interesting hold coming out from the CT side. There is nobody inside. They've all decided to just hide outside and hope that the wraparound comes in from the Ts, but they are playing very passive. Sitting back. In fact, not pushing anywhere at this moment in time. CT side maybe expecting them to have already taken the A side, but in fact, it's not the case. A minute left on the clock. They're actually going to gather up over towards ramp, and there is nobody here. So there is no way that there'll be any information for the CT side to go on. I think the Ts themselves are very confused because they've literally haven't spotted a soul. Going to use their Molotovs to try and clear out every single angle available. Make sure that they can have a free plant, fall back into after plant positions, and yeah, it was a gamble from the CT side. Not really seen anybody do that before, just sit every single player outside. Could have worked if they pushed in that angle. We'll never know how effective it could be, but yeah, just simple stuff here for North Academy. It should be a clean round from here on out. They're now the ones holding the angles, which takes away a lot of the advantage that these pistols had with the close range positions. I can see just the slaughter towards the end as not a single player is dropped. Lovely round coming out from North Academy. 4-3. And now we have the buy coming back in. No AWP as of yet, which they could have got. They decided against it in this situation, which I don't know if I agree with. I feel like they need more presence outside. I think that's been one of their big problems. MDS as well, yet to get a frag. Already, Gade will start things off. An aggressive push coming back in. They know the buy was coming, and instead they're just going to wipe them down. Already only one man standing in a quick round, a change of pace. North Academy already going to take themselves 5. They don't give a chance for the setup. MDS is still on 0. And the money is starting to get ludicrous. And this is a CT side of map, so North Academy now looking to get themselves that trusty number 6. I'll be feeling confident, and, well, as I said at the beginning of the game, I expect them to take nuke and train. Two strongest maps at the moment in the pool. More pistols once again. Aggression out. Glace closes the door on the exit for Shara. Man advantage already going their way, so they can just sit pretty. Side. Just waiting again, just sort of watching, really playing this slow, methodical Counter-Strike, which really seems to be just almost irritating Spray and Pray to the point where they end up pushing in. It's almost quite comical. At the same time, setting up to take different portions of the map. Now go and explode onto the site already. Glaze going to be getting the first. Treshik, oh, he's surrounded at the moment, but he's still going to be able to get one. That's something at least. And now Undo. Oh, he's got Lome waiting for him. Chance of him getting through this position. Leave it 6-3 already. North Academy hitting that marker. Probably more than they would have expected to get. Well, maybe not, considering it's their map pick, but more than they needed to get. That's a better turn of phrase. Plenty of cash, of course, for North Academy to play with if they ever were to lose a round, but at the moment it's been 5 in a row on the T side. Finally, we'll see the AWP of Philin. Could be the difference maker, especially considering how easy it's been for them to wrap around and goes to the timing shot, split second away. Once again, the T's already sending a man down secret. Looking like they're going to go for this wrap back into the A side. There hasn't really been much of a response as of yet from the CT side. They've done this multiple times. Can they actually make a difference in this scenario? Now, they haven't actually spotted how Treshik has it yet. Char will peek. Still only going to be one, but there is Treshik. They finally see this man's hidden spot. Place. Should know that there's still a player above him. Doesn't seem to check. 6-4. Finally rectifying the mistakes of the previous few rounds, and the rinse and repeat of North Academy will be stopped. Yeah, Train is the next map. First map was Mirage, and it was taken by Spray and Pray. And now we see the AWP. Actually didn't manage to save the AWP. It was dropped by Philin, so they're going to have to fall back to rifles in this situation. That's a little bit of a mistake. Mertz now has one of his own. They're already going to be challenging this outside control once again. This faster play which takes over Secret and has already been used prior. Still got a player already down as well in the form of Glace. Undo has an awful lot to do. We'll be able to spray one, but it's still just going to be an instant trade back. Phillin's quick to rotate, but he'll be smoked out of this position. Glace with another Mertz. Grabs one more, and now it's all on to Philin and Treshik. Treshik has to try and drop into the vents as well. Molotov will hold him out at least for a moment, and they should have heard him as well. And Philin has been held off by smoke for the last 30 seconds or so, so not really expecting anything in this situation. Molotov once again, he's still trapped over towards that ramp. Glace, he's going to finish off one, but Philin now down to just 8 HP. He needs to get as far away as possible if he is going to be able to hold on to that weapon. And the money is going to be absolutely stuffed for Spray and Pray. No max loss bonus anymore. Have to fall over towards the sport if he's going to have any chance of survival. Yeah. Yeah, Frost is correct. This is the map pick of North Academy. The fact is the final map is actually going to be Train. So I think they chose this knowing that there was a chance that Spray and Pray would let Train through. It's unlikely that a lot of teams would let Nuke through, although Spray and Pray are actually a team that seems fairly happy to play it. I think they were playing against Enigma not too long ago and won it both times, but their situation is not looking too good. They are actually going to force into this. Now, Philin having an extra $2,000, I know that he wants to save for this AWP, but surely he needs to be getting a weaponry for his teammates, maybe a FAMAS or something. Glace just waits patient, spots out Treshik, head gone. He'll continue his push forward, does get traded out, but Acor's very quick to return the frag onto him. Leaves him in a 4v3. MDS still yet to get a kill. What was he doing? He lagged out of the game? That was peculiar. Just started walking into the wall. Nice shot from Mertz quickly. And effectively finishes off Villain. Now Shara the only one left. 1v4. Yeah, Enmarth, I actually had that because on the first day, I thought it would be clever to leave it open in the background to see if I could get myself a drop. Problem is, nowhere on the site does it tell you that it makes a ridiculously loud noise. So I think if you go back to, I think it was the first or second stream where the drops are actually added in, there's a moment that's, the game scares the living crap out of me. Eight to 4. Now MDS dropped from the server, so clearly not a great day for Spray and Pray and their internet connection. Have a look. Oh, we've actually got the game. It looks like Heroic game has started. 2-0. Heroic actually looked really good earlier. I was quite surprised that it seems no matter who gets removed from their team, they still just come back and cause havoc. SK winning 3-1 as well, after losing the pistol. Always good to see Neo and Pasha currently on 0 ADR. I don't know how accurate that is. That could just be HLTV. Also very early on as well. Yeah, 1,000 people over the whole tournament have got a drop, not just in that last click. Otherwise, I think they probably would have gone bankrupt by now. Either way, MDS is going to be back in the server. I don't really afford to invest too much into this round, but being that it is 2 rounds in a row that they've lost, it means that they'll get 2,400 going into the next round, and that should enable them to get something extra going into the next. Philin will able to afford his AWP as well, which will be nice. Glace, knowing the economy state of his opponent, is actually going to invest into a Mac 10. MDS, the man who just joins back, goes straight back to the depths anyway. Glace just looking to continue his hunt. Mac 10 cam in full force. Lome able to pick up a couple himself. Only Philin left. Spamming away, but the aim punch is going to absolutely ruin him. That'll be 9 to 4. A dominating T-half. This is very impressive. As said, it will be a buyback up. Treshik actually going to opt to go for the UMP. Mertz and Philin battle will continue, and Philin already starting things off. Takes down Acor. Trade will be coming in already, though. Shara is lost. I don't know how this works. Mertz already going to be giving them back that man advantage. Gage just waiting as well. Just round the corner. It seems like they're just herding sheep at this point in time. As the CT side will just do whatever they desire. Still in the corner. Oh, watch out. Glace hasn't actually moved from his position. Bomb's going to be going down in the meantime, and they're just going to try and hold them off rotating, but Treshik will be able to get one. A rifle has been picked up. A 2v3 is one of the better situations that they've had, but instead, Looking like they're just going to try and hold on to this. You know, allow it to get to 10. I would have actually quite liked to see them challenge from this point, to be honest, because it's getting to the point where I don't think there'll be any way back into this game anyway. Going to need to get themselves pistol round as a minimum. We'll probably get this last round to at least have a chance to hold on. 10-4. P-side could literally invest in 2 auto snipers each if they really wanted to. I don't know if they have any classic auto sniper strats for shooting through specific walls. Tac pause actually going to come out from North Academy. I wonder if this is just a little bit of a BM player, if they are going to think of something fancy. I would love to see them just like completely wallbang someone out of the round. I'll be honest, I have absolutely no clue how the skin drops work, so better off maybe tweeting at Hellcase. I'm sure that could work. They've got 2 different things, one for the Hellcase Cup and one for the actual skin website, so maybe just drop them a tweet and see what they say. Okay. A lot of pistols being dropped in this situation. CT side will be able to get a full investment. Decent amount of utility behind it as well, though Philin doesn't have too much. He's going to be burned down to 81 HP. Already quick trade across the board. Push going to come back in. They've gone back to their original strategy of just going aggressive, pushing in through that A main position, and it has worked wonderfully. The CT side have struggled all the way through this half, and it's not going to rectify for the last round. 11-4. Dominating half for North Academy, and now they win the pistol. They pretty much got this map in the bag. They lost another player. Wow, things are going really bad in terms of just holding on to players in the server at the moment for Spray and Pray. Shara's the one who's gone this time. MDS has already dropped a couple of... Like, how? What's gone on this game? He's just not been there at all. It is literally a 4v5 in this situation. 1 point. I love that. Can we start the 3rd map ASAP? Lome, he's pretty confident in this situation that they're going to finish this one off. I love it. He's just like, yeah, come on, guys. Look, we got another game. Like, we're going to win this map. Can you just, like, hurry up? I imagine it would be like 6:45 right now. I think they'll be an hour in front of me, I imagine. No chicken on my steak. What? Keep it beefy. Second half underway. No utility for the T side and a smoke and a kit. Pretty much exact same that we saw from them previously. Spray and pray. Gonna try it. They're going to try and make North Academy late at a minimum by making this game interesting. They're on the T side. It's going to be difficult. Quick rotation coming out. Falling back. Lome trying to hold on to his life, but he will not be able to. Shots coming through, but it's a quick trade. Treshik already doubling down in this round. Acor and Gade, though, going to be able to turn the tide of battle as Acor gets himself a double. Leaving it all onto MDS. He gets his first frag. He's on the board at least. Now, can he clutch things out? Trying to bait his opponents in. A rotating attempt to get back in behind them. Now, he's got plenty of time to play with. If he could go back up the ladder, that would be absolute genius. Dead. He's going to try and go around behind them. This could be perfect. He's going to spot out one, hits the headshot, and then go running back towards the A site. He will even finish things off as well. MDS. 0 kills in the first half, 3 kills in the first round of the second. Now that he's back and woken up, maybe there's a bit of a chance for a comeback. North Academy might have got a little bit too big for their boots. Pretty sure that's a Stormzy song, isn't it? Knife already going to be doing a little bit of extra damage. Already though, Mert's going to be starting things off with a pistol. Mini table tennis. What was that name? Out from Treshik. He's going to even things up, but he's tagged very low. May want to give the AK over to a teammate, which he will do. Undo now going to be the one with the rifle alongside MDS. Nade's going to be thrown out. Smoke trying to deny that. Nade may be enough to finish off Treshik. It comes close, but no cigar. Damage done as well. So many low players now. And look at this position. One. Can he get the second? Missing shot, but gets it. Looks for the third, but he can't quite do it. Mert's in position with the Deagle. Spams away, and Lome combines, and they turn it back around. AK are going to be safe from Lome as well. It's going to have to be a force. Spray and pray looking to just try and survive in this second map, of course. If they lose this one, we are going to train. Treshik. Gonna get himself one. Uses the door to his advantage. Acor on the site alone. Still gonna win the duel. That's waiting with the scout. Switches to his Deagle, and that's a lovely reaction shot. Leaves it on to undo. 1 versus 4. Doesn't have the bomb. Can go and retrieve it, but pretty sure they may already have somewhat of an idea. He's there. Lovely shot, though. Snaps onto the head. Looks for a second as well. Mert has to be careful. There's a hole in the door. He's brought it back. One versus 2. Now, Acor has been a rock so far in this game. In theories, really. Be waiting. He's going to lose the battle, though. Undo. He may just be making this happen. 1 versus 1. Lome. No way he gets out of this vent. There is no way he gets out of this vent. Why is that the decision he makes? 1 versus 4. That's a massive mistake from North Academy. And Undo has given his team a lifeline. I have no idea why he went through the vent. Like, that was just silly. 6 to 12. CT side now going to be investing back in. That's got to be tilting, though. Should have been a comfortable round for them. Instead, you get wrecked. Side looking to push outside once more, have those longer range battles. Gade almost manages to get the first. A lot of damage already being done once again. We saw them do it with just pistols in the previous round. Flashbang going to be thrown out. Turn around from Shara, but he'll lose his life. But still up above. This trusty Deagle. Villain's so very low on HP, but it won't matter because MDS is already going to pick another one. Merc will get one, and now Acor's the only one left alive. Shouldn't have any chance of winning this. That nade not going to be helping whatsoever. He's very low now as well, and will hit the dink onto Undo, but it's not enough. Getting that kill. So 7 to 12 is going to have to be an eco coming out from North Academy. And now maybe the comeback could be on for Spray and Pray. Still on the weaker side of the map by quite a margin, so definitely not going to be easy for them. And we've only really seen a few mishap rounds come out from North Academy. Phil in here just going to look to try and make as much money as he possibly can. Fortunately for the stack outside, everybody on the T side has done exactly the same as what we saw last time. Just gone straight down ramp, taken over the control. That B site. I'm just going to look to try and hold on to this round, not lose any players. One flashbang is all that remains, not even a P250 in sight. See a few of them fall. To be honest, not even any damage done with the pistols either, so Spray and Pray will get to keep every single player alive. Fillin, what? He just, wait, no, I want to go back to Fillin. Did he just drop? He dropped a Mac 10 and bought a sawn-off instead. He's upgraded by $150, so we'll see. Maybe he's got a plan. A man with a plan can be scary. Go straight out. Go for that vent drop. Oh, he's just going to wait. This is clever. I like it. This is like a snacks level play. Guys, Wasteland Princess. Ready though. We're going to see first kill going the way of the CT side. Quickly traded out, but they've got to watch out for Gade. He's waiting. DS. Where his opponent currently sits, a matter of feet away from him. He's going to be coming out, but look at Gabe. So perfectly positioned, but he actually loses the battle. He waited all that time, and it was to no prevail. We've still got Phil in as well, just waiting by this vent. I'm so ready. Come on, Phil in. Please. I need some sawn-off kills in my life. He's going to get flashed and completely miss. It's not worked at all. And now it's all on to MDS. The man who was yet to frag in the first half now needs to get 4 in this round. Smoke. Gonna leave him completely isolated. He'll look to spray through the door. Actually gonna be up to 5 at least a little bit longer. Don't know that there's nobody on the bomb. Don't actually have a kit to play with either. If he can somehow deny the players in this situation, it could just work out. He actually takes the man off the bomb. And that's enough. MDS wins the round again. This is just madness now for North Academy. They're getting to points where it's so very close, but they're not getting the rounds. Yeah, another. They just can't quite do it. Pray and pray, by the skin of their teeth, they're going to continue this comeback. Glace, able to save a weapon. Can invest in some extra utility. We'll see some pistols out once again. Difference now only at 3 rounds. That's a nice little transfer onto the second head. Cool. He's going to be able to take 1. Gets a second as well. Okay, cool. Well, we'd be calling you Ace Core if you managed to pull this one off. Know exactly where he is, though. He uses pop flash. Molotov will force him out of position, and that will be the end. No ace for A-Core this time. 10 to 12. Done some damage at least to the T's economy. Feeling going to be pushing outside. Call from his teammates. Could actually just wrap back in, but Glace is aware of that possibility. Spots out the first. Mertz waiting with the AWP as well, but he's going to lose that battle. Unable to get anything going on this CT side so far. Going to be coming out, wrapping around. Looking to try and get back in towards that player in heaven. MDS is going to find one as well, and this leaves that A-site defense pretty weak, in fact. It's only going to be A-Core here, and he has to be aware that there's players coming in from the heaven position. Gade and Lome. Only one's left. Going to be going down flash. Well, not going to affect Shara at all. Takes the fight head on. And now Gade. Well, unless he's going to try and ninja the bomb in this situation, I don't know how he'll manage to win this. 1v4. What's the first? Actually, the remaining players are a little bit further away. Philin dropping down. Unfortunately, Gade is unaware. He'll just have to fall back. Look, hold onto his rifle. Going into the next round, they will have the max loss bonus, but at the same time, really, they should just be investing into some pistols and trying to buy out fully into the next round. Well, yeah, there we go. We're just going to have the save coming out from Gade in this situation. 12 to 11. 6 rounds in a row for the T side at the moment. North Academy, one of their strongest maps. Their pick in this situation. Chosen over Train. Now, oh, it's definitely looking pretty skeptical from them. I wonder where the pause is. Nice start, though. Pistols doing damage. Mertz is back with a vengeance, already finding himself too. Philin looking to try and trade things back, but can't spot anybody out as of yet. However, Mertz will be dealt with. No more Deagle headshots for you. Still got the Rifle of Glace, though. One may as well. A-Core actually hasn't invested into this round, or at least not very much. Maybe dropping something over in the meantime. I don't know why he would have so little in this situation. Oh, they line up, though, for Glace. And actually, somehow, in a matter of seconds, the round just goes the way of North Academy. T-side not going to have too much trouble buying back in, but this could be the awakening. Glace, 29 and 15. Mertz, 24 and 12. And then Lome just trailing behind at the moment. In the meantime, MDS has gone from 0 to 13 to 13 to 18. So making quite a big comeback in this situation for him, at least. There goes Shara. Actually, double AWP on T-side. An interesting strategy, to say the least. Not one that you expect to see. We'll give them the man advantage. Now, they have a good chance to actually reset the economy here. Obviously, the CT side saved themselves a little bit of extra money by going for the minimal investment in the last round and just saving a lot of cash. And winning that round, of course, boosted them severely. T-side going to look to take control over towards that ramp position. Pretty much got it for free at the moment. Wonder if there's anybody actually over towards that B side of the map. It doesn't look like it. I think we've just seen a drop down coming in. A couple of extra players, and Mertz could be the one to make the game-changing play. Or not. Not going to be able to quite connect the shot. Lome now, the man that we need to be watching. He's got that little crossfire spot. Already going to be taken down, however. Bomb still in the hands. Has to be a little bit careful as now Glace and Acor look to try and get themselves a 14th on the board. Bomb is going to be going down. Nade going to do a nice chunk of damage as well to fill in. Undo well position, but he's going to get sprayed down. Now fill in. Last man left. 2 versus 1. If they dual peek him here, surely there's no way he can get away with this. Could just go for the door spam. Spots the first. Hits the shot easily, but Acor's there to quickly trade. Finally, we see a string of rounds coming in of 2. 2. That is all it has taken for them to get towards this map point. 14 to 11. The T's likely to invest as they try to hold on in this situation. If they lose this round, however, they'll have nothing for what would be the final round. This map... Again, they've been playing a very passive holdover towards this ramp. It seems to be working quite well for them, though. Quick flanks available. Spray and pray playing a bit more patiently than we saw previously. Nade's going to be going out over onto that A site as they look to try and just push their way out. Shara, undo, combine, looking for a 3rd kill already. Mertz will be able to trade one back, and actually Glace is there as well. Mertz goes for more, but it's actually his teammates who are doing all of the damage. They've had them surrounded. And now Philin, well, it was going so well for his teammates on those first 2 entry frags. He's the only one left alive. Spots out onto Mertz. That would be an AWP if he can somehow get it. Mertz just dancing at the jumping Tech 9 kill. That could be it. That gives him an AWP. If he can get it. Molotov going to hold him at least for a second.